Alright, good morning and welcome to Bad Boys TV. You're watching the 2017 BCAPL Michigan State Championships. This is the singles division. Brad Brewer versus Bill MacDonald. And they're about to get this puppy going. So Brad has to go to 7. And Bill MacDonald has to go to 4.
Jacoba said. That's his dad.
How's he not know his own
I don't know. He's just scared.
Okie dokie. Alright, looks like they're going. And a stripe goes on the break. I'm pretty sure that's Brad at the table, because he was in the team events yesterday. Let's see if I can double check that. Give a big shout out to our sponsors, Jam Up Apparel, Diamond Billiards, the BCA Pool League, Q Sports International, Cyclop Balls, Simonis Cloth, well, he chose the solids. The only problem ball I see is the 2, but I think he can use the 6 to get on the 2 to shoot it in the right side pocket. What's up? Oh, did you? Cool. Cool. I'm trying to get a hold of somebody else. Casino Del Sol. I told Ozzy to send me the big manager's phone number because that recent lady won't answer my emails. I want my friggin' camera. So try giving her one more call, and hopefully Ozzy will get back to me. Yeah, happy that's yours. It might be. I'll have to take a peek. Sounds good, man. Thank you. Alright, sorry about that. Had to multitask. Well, Brad did not get out. Let me make sure. I was checking to see if that was Brad. Yep, that was Brad, and this is Bill MacDonald. Yeah. Even though it's a 7-4 race, Bill MacDonald's not an easy opponent. He's a 577 Fargo rating, so that's I'd say a 577 is above average.
Hello. Yeah, 577 versus 673.
Here, hide this, because Chris just came in with Starbucks.
Oh, I figured out what you wanted.
I'm super coffeeing up.
Great. Well, you're shortly going to hear him do that fast-talking announcer at the end of a commercial announcing.
Which one? This me here?
Uh,
How's that?
really loud in my head.
Okay, that's you. Talk.
You're still loud in my head.
What the heck? Didn't
Just
seem to
half
change.
deaf. Thank you.
I'm dying of deafness.
Donka. Thank you.
Yep. All right.
That's good to know Chris
I should
is
be good and
alive.
amped up today. This will be my third mocha already.
Yeah, that's not. I don't
Well,
think that's.
does the combo go?
Yes, it absolutely goes.
Okay, can you bring up on your phone table 2? Well, I'll do it. You keep track of that for a second. We got a couple kids playing on table 2, and we're gonna put them up in the corner here in a second.
Here, how about
One of them is 10.
I just hit the button, boom.
Well, yeah, no, I was trying to. I'm doing.
And
I need to find the table.
since
Let's see
clearly
who they are. They're
you don't know how to open the chat so we can see what everyone's saying to us.
Alright, gold singles. Let's see who it's. I don't want to mispronounce his last name, but it's like, yeah.
Who's the gentleman right here? Which guy is he?
Parker Jakubziak.
Which gentleman is this? It's
Rackin?
Yes.
That's Bill MacDonald.
Bill. So Bill got the first game.
Yeah, Brad's got a tough uphill climb. Alright, so on the little screen is Parker Jakubziak and Alex Harrison. Parker is 10 years old.
Oh, it's the other kid 13, 14?
Yeah, I think so. And
Yeah, that's what it looks like anyways.
they both got to go to 5.
Oh, look, they've been talking to us, and you didn't even have the chat open. Good morning, Jay.
Drunk girl's keeping us. Wow, they were talking to us big time. You got that muted? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding, Jay. Wow, they're chit-chatty this
I
morning.
know. See, you failed.
Yeah, Actually, I was watching the stream, talking on the phone, and looking up somebody. So.
Morning, Amy. Ramil Origuez. Why do I recognize the name? Where's Ramil
Ramil?
from?
He's Western BCA area. He's always trouble for us. And Wisconsin from the hospital.
The commentating boot this morning. I still want to know how it was a pool-related injury, by the way, Kevin. All right, cool. I got the chat up.
Kenny's all technologically lined up here.
All right, and now to have some mocha.
Yeah, there you go. Ramil's my #1 fan.
So I figured out what the worst thing in the world is this morning.
The worst thing in the world
The
today?
worst thing in the world. No, just the worst thing in the world in general. Imagine this, because this is the worst. If you could never again have a hot shower,
Oh.
that's the worst. It doesn't get, for the rest of your life, all your showers and baths
But
have
could
to
you
be
replace it
cold
with a
water.
hot bath?
No, cold water.
You just can't have hot water ever?
Yeah, ever again. I mean, for soup, if you have whatever, but no more.
So you could take a bath in soup.
In soup? Yeah, I guess, but that'd still be awful. And just
I don't know,
floating
chicken
around in the
noodles.
chicken noodles. Oh, that's a terrible visual.
All right, so back to pool. I know 4,000. I think 4,055 subscribers. Wow.
Phew. It's not going to get down there.
That is impressive for only being streaming for a year and not knowing anything about advertising. We just wing at it.
I find it impressive considering, because a lot of streams out there that do well in general, and the whole, they have videos every day, so they're super constant in what's being uploaded. Us, because we do tournaments, it's kind of scattered, so it is impressive that we have such a good following already. We appreciate you guys. We also appreciate when you hit the like button, tell your friends, you
On
subscribe,
the table
all
here,
that stuff.
Brad's struggling a little bit. He missed a shot in the first game he shouldn't have missed, and he's missed one here in the second game. And
that 5 going by would have been pretty tough anyways, I think.
yeah,
There wasn't
and
much
you can
space.
see you can see the frustration in his face. Then up in the upper left-hand corner, you're getting a peek at the 10-year-old, and I think the other kid is 13, but Parker
He looks about that
is
age.
at the table now.
Kid's probably going to be angry at us.
Personally, I don't think
He's gonna-
at that age you should be good at pool at all, but
I know, little turd. The other kid, he's probably going to be mad. He's like, I'm 15. We should probably ask at some point. Either way, it's cool to see the youngins playing. I just hate when they're that good. Makes me want to break their little knees.
well, if you think about it, you should be able to be much better at pool today at a much younger age than
Kid didn't quite
the
sink
players
it.
before, because when I was learning how to play, you had to go gamble with somebody and watch
you had to
and learn.
pay for your knowledge.
And now, you can go on YouTube and watch all the pool you want, and the training videos and the breakdown videos. And so, I mean, if you really want to get good at pool,
Bumped to 15 over a little bit with
it's a lot easier, I think, now. Plus, the equipment is so much better. For you guys that are in your mid-40s, 50s, you should have my back on this. The equipment was not as good back in the day. It's not about how many pool halls there are.
It's about the availability of the knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of grew up right in the middle. Like, I had to play people to learn stuff, but I could also,
Well,
and
the thing is, there's a lot less pool halls now.
Yeah,
But every bar has a pool table. There might be less people playing, but the standard is higher. See, 8-Ball Run Out thinks the standard of players is low now. Nah, I have to disagree. There's a lot more strong super players now than...
Yeah, MH, I had to lose a lot of money before I came somewhat decent. Lucky for me, I kind of lived in a little bit of a pool community where I kind of picked up knowledge from.
Oh, see, Ramil? He's like, you can reveal the cheat rack. Go back and watch David Alcade's breakdown of Derby City. I think he posted it yesterday. It's you'll find it quite interesting.
Actually, Jay, the 2 kids are playing in the main event. I don't know which division they're in. I assume the lower of the 2, but They are actually in the tournament.
So 8-Ball Runout says in the chat room, why aren't the pros running 9 or 10 racks anymore? Well, you can also go, why aren't the pros running 526 balls in straight pool? Go do a little homework. See the size of the pockets of the tables back then.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing for sure.
Yeah, Ramil, you don't have to read the article. He put up a whole video that breaks down everything, and it's pretty good.
I meant to watch
Basically,
that
if you
this
rack them
morning.
tight, the wing ball will go if you hit the one ball right. If you put any gaps in there, it starts showing the inconsistencies. It's a good video. I'll try to, later on, I'll try to get back on there and
Yeah,
bring
share
it up, and
on
tag some
Facebook.
people.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. It's amazing, yeah, the way we can break down things nowadays.
Most of the pool tables in the 80s were over 5-inch pockets. If I'm not mistaken, the table that Willie Moscone ran 526 balls on was 5 1/4-inch pockets.
Those are huge.
That's pretty big.
Those are huge. That I might buy, 8-Ball.
Well, not to mention all the other stuff that was made from ivory back then, too.
I guess for people who watch this later,
I have to give props to the guy that
8-Ball says, "Did you know?"
came up with a
elephants-"
brilliant idea, and they're using it in Africa now. They go out to the elephants and they stain the tusk, and the
Yes.
stain soaks into the tusk and makes it ugly, and so the poachers don't want to go get it.
But yeah, 8-Ball said part of the reason elephants almost went extinct was
You ever play with an ivory set of
blah
balls?
blah 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 blah. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to inform anyone who's not live with us. They don't get to know what was in the chat.
An ivory set of balls just played just funky because there's no consistency.
Let me fix the score real quick. There we go. I was slacking there for a second.
Well, it's 1-1. Brad's just got to keep his composure and play smart. Anytime you're giving up weight, you gotta play to your level. Don't let that stuff get in your head.
Oh, don't go in there. Whew.
We had a team yesterday, and it was funky. They were whining about something. Who has no clue?
I don't know. I was gonna relate for people who watch the video later what was.
Oh no,
said in
8-Ball
chat,
run out.
Yeah, I don't. I assume that's what we're still talking.
I've
I
played.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
I'm fine not knowing things. Ignorance is bliss. Is that how that goes? I think I would be a happier person if I knew a lot less than I do now.
Yeah,
Not
on the small
everything.
screen, I got it up there because the kid shooting right now is 10 years old, and his opponent is 13 or 14.
We're guessing. He looks to be about that age. Either way,
I
he
think
is
they
not
said
old enough to
13,
drink.
but somebody else said 14, so maybe he's close to his birthday. But just thought you guys would like the bonus coverage.
If you don't enjoy it, don't look at it.
I gave him the names a second ago, and I forgot to write it down.
Oh, did you not leave it open? Fine, I'll bring it up so that. Oops, wrong button.
Ramil says the world population rate is currently 83 million per year. Give or take. Give or take the smokers, the shooters, the car crashes, the fertility of the youth.
This isn't the easy way to do this.
Well, Bill's got a little work to do here. He shoots the 6, he clears open the 8. So then you're basically committing to running out.
Yes.
Oh, come on, 8-ball run out. Shooting only really happens frequently in the USA. I will have to totally disagree with you there.
I'm so confused how we got to the world population thing and all that. Whatever. So it's Alex, Harrison, and Parker.
There's a lot of
Jacuz-
killing going on in Africa and wars, and you can't just dismiss the wars and
I was trying to say that other kid's last name. Jakubikazizigado.
Jakubizak.
Jakubizak.
Whatever.
CZAK. C and Z should
I
not
had
be
it
beside
right
each
earlier.
other. I'm just saying. I'm not going to even bother looking up the statistics for that. Maybe true, maybe not. I don't know.
It's all the same world. All right, so back to the game. Bill committed. He has to run out because he cleared the ball that was blocking the 8.
Yeah. He should be able to get...
Yeah, Ramil's just feeding you info, man. That was a nice little
Nice.
shot. Because ignorance
Oh, no.
is bliss
No,
for
no.
some.
See, he's unblissing me by
Is he unblessing
giving me
you?
more
He's
facts.
giving you knowledge.
Yeah, no.
He's stealing your bliss.
That's not acceptable.
And Bill takes a 2-1 lead.
Not that button. Okay. Your coffee's kicked in. Mine's going to take another
Nope,
minute
no
or
Q
two.
sponsors for this event. This is a small event.
While they're racking, let's just do this for a moment.
Check out the kids over here.
Let's
We have no idea what the
ignore
score
the
is.
scoreboard. Yeah, we're not really tracking their score at the moment.
Yeah, a week after next, Bad Boys TV will be live at the Black Gold 8-ball championships in Oklahoma. And about, I want to say 2 weeks after that, you guys should subscribe and check out Railbirds. They're going to be streaming the Western BCA.
Are they? No.
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they actually...
Yep, and they're
We're gonna
friends
do
of
it.
ours, so they do a good job. We hire them to help us. They're our commentators at Derby City this year, and they help us at the BCA Worlds. Used to be called the BCAPL Nationals. Now it's the BCAPL Worlds. And that's what it should have been called.
Yeah, Michael, pool is essentially chess with balls. With a couple different variations of it, of course.
Got some chatty folks in there this morning.
Sherry probably will be commentating.
Well, Ramil's hoping he gets on the stream.
Well, yeah, I mean, the wishful thinking. Oh, Chinese 8-ball. This is a round corner, or the round...
Yeah, it's like a miniature billiard or a miniature snooker table.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. You got to play it different. You don't play it anything like normal 8-ball.
That's actually...
Pretty cool game.
I
I like the varieties of all the games, really.
I haven't gotten the
Except for
opportunity
9-ball. I really don't care for 9-ball at all.
play much Chinese 8-ball. But yeah, no, I'm with you on the 9-ball thing.
Yeah, thanks a lot there, Michael. Spread the word.
Well... little cluster at the top of the table that might need a little work.
Yeah, he's got to play smart. His opponent's a good shooter. He's got to put a couple games together here. He's going to let Bill get on the hill. too soon if he doesn't get his ducks in a row.
So really, I think his only possible trouble is a 5 if he doesn't get on the good side of it.
Well, the 4's not easy.
No, but I think the 4's possibly a little less trouble than the 5. You can get on the left side of it somehow, do some back and forth and.
Put some funky inside English right here. Draw, spin like a dog.
Look at
Run,
this.
baby,
Look at this.
run.
Shoot for the 5. That'll do. Maybe. Yeah, that'll work.
Maybe.
I think he's got enough for it if he wants to take it now.
He's still got some work to get to that 4 ball. Really, unfortunately for Brad, every time he gets to the table, there's messes.
Yeah.
And he clears most of that out, but then can't get totally out. And Bill's come to a pretty wide open table.
And his opponent wants to take a look, see if he wants to call a ref just to make sure, but I think they're all right, as long as the 10 ball doesn't really move on the way by. And it looks like, is he drawing out of there? Nah, he was following.
Oh, he couldn't get all the way over there.
All right, well, now he's got something to do. It looks like he's pretty straight on it. Oh, get
Look at this
around
shot.
through it.
Oh, the 8
Oh,
ball.
if the 8 wasn't there.
If he could have got around the 8, he
that
was
would
in
have been
great
really
shape.
nice.
Just had to clear that 8 ball. Appreciate everybody jumping in there and subscribing to Railbirds. They do a really good job. And the Western BCA tournament is a pretty big tournament.
Yeah, there'll be a.
They're adding over 45,000.
Really? Is that what it's up to?
Yeah.
Well, and there's lots of matches, so there'll be a lot to watch.
Oh,
in that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Railbirds are going to be tired.
6 different divisions of singles with roughly 100 plus players in each division. Yeah. Great tournament. Great location.
Windmill says 45K.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good amount.
Don't back it up too much. Oh.
Almost.
So close. Well, the best thing that happened there is the 4 is still out in the open.
Yep, and Bill's got a little bit of a cluster up there that he may get.
If he had
himself in
hit that
trouble
just a little softer, I think he'd have made it, because as hard as he hit it, he
Shorten the
backed
cue
up
ball.
that
Yeah.
cue ball.
And any 9 ball you want. No, we do not do any weekly tournaments.
No.
We're pretty much only stream events that we set up and run and all that.
Yeah.
And they're
We travel the country and Canada and
pretty
do
much
about
40 tables and up events.
18, 20 events a year. We stream, about 8 of them. Let's see, we did Tucson. We do Derby, Tucson, Derby, Michigan,
Just get out the
Oklahoma.
calendar. As you're gonna forget
Railbirds
at
is
least
doing
one.
Western BCA, then we do Texas. We may or may not be able to stream Wisconsin. We probably stream 10 of the 20 events.
Pretty decent amount.
We'll be streaming at the BCAPL Worlds. Well, again, Brad has got himself in a jam because he couldn't quite get that last ball. He's hasn't really had a good opportunity to.
Oh, look at table 2. Look at that combo. Nice. Done.
Yeah, he shot it too hard though. And don't think he has a shot on the next ball.
Yeah, unfortunate. Still, that was pretty cool to. Little buggers. Oh man. We need to get a pool table somewhere. Hey, no flash photography.
Good Lord,
Really?
and
The
that was the referee.
Oh, fail. He was probably taking a picture of your
Yes,
4 mocha cups sitting.
Brad gonna be a little upset. I think the handicap is way bad, but really he kind of gave away 3 games with.
He definitely had his opportunities. And Bill's on the hill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just been Brad is just not. He has not gotten a roll. He's tried to run out when he's had 2 or 3 balls tied up, and he hasn't quite been able to get them all broke out. He's left himself hang on the last ball or 2. And and when he's done that, he has not been able to play a safe on his opponent.
Well, while they're racking,
to
we
lock
might as
him
well
up.
watch this for a moment.
And sometimes that's just the role of the game. Oh, let's see. So we got 8-ball singles playing all day tonight. We got 9-ball starts tomorrow. 10-ball starts.
Kid's jumping. See how good he jumps.
Gonna be busy, 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 busy.
Ah.
Yeah, there's some good youth here. I think they're all from the Cruel Junior Billiards Club, or the Crew, I should say, but it's spelled Krewe. Emma from the ladies team that won last night. I'm pretty sure these 2 guys are on the little table up in the corner there from the same thing. It's good to see more people concentrating on bringing the youth into the game.
I don't know why they don't do. I mean, I went to a school that had had what they called intensives. So you'd take you out of all your regular classes. They'd stop all regular classes for 2 weeks, 3 times a year.
Yeah.
And you would pick a topic, like I did
Well, I'll tell you, if I ever hit one of those $500-600 million lotteries, I would invest in trying to put a pool table in as many schools as I could, and pushing to use the pool table as a way to teach math.
Right, that's where I was going to go. Is it would be interesting to see if math being used as a pool teaching tool.
You easily could. I mean,
you can sit and study.
You can show kids how to measure banks. Yeah. You got geometry. You could even do fractions. I mean, everything is. There's a ton of math in pool. Yeah, when they get to the high school age, you can teach them how to gamble and the odds. And I mean, look at the math. It would just be.
Oh, yeah, the gambling thing might not go so well.
Tournament play, how the money's broke down, percentages. It's just, you could go on and on and on with pool and math.
Yeah,
I've read the book Banking with the Beard. I I've played some pool with the beard. I got tons of really good books on pool.
Shuttersville, Ohio. Welcome,
Winning
Russell.
strategies of one pocket. And we met the guy that said he helped with those books. And
He bumped the four ball over a little bit.
in Tucson, Arizona, a couple weeks ago. Apparently he did the diagrams and stuff, and he said, well, yeah, you know, I'll sell you the autographed edition. I'm like, I got it. He's like, well, you better hang on to that. Those things are selling for like $2,000-3,000. I'm like, get out of here.
I'm waiting for the question.
I know, yeah.
Obviously, the taping time.
It was what if I was. I don't know
he
which.
bumped the four ball over about an inch or two, and then
As long as
spot
it's.
it back.
Yeah.
It's twice he's done that. I think he kind of pops. See, look, his cue pops up every time he hits a ball when he's trying to put a lot on it. So, that's
Yeah, Jay, we might be interested in something like that. It just depends on exactly when and where we are. And
one of the hard things is getting the semi in.
well, no,
California.
he's just talking about just streaming.
Oh, okay. I totally didn't read it all right then. Yeah, part of our reason we don't generally do events in California is because
Yeah,
cost
but streaming,
is,
we might be able
not
to do
so
something
good.
like that. It just depends on the dates, and like I said, where we got to be before or after, and
Oh, it says right there. You guys wouldn't have to. Well, it says would, but I assume that's wouldn't.
yeah,
See, this is what
Yeah, it
happens
just
when I don't
depends. I
read
mean,
everything they say.
right time of year, we could plan a little trip to the redwood forest and go camping and come in and stream and. Yep.
Go do the redwoods again because I love the redwoods. It
Oh,
makes
I
me
know.
happy. I could just live out there. I love the redwoods. And morning, Russell. And to
Yeah, Brad
Angie.
is just having a rough one. Yeah,
That thing
that ought
bumped
to
it
do
for
it.
perfect shape, and yeah, his opponent's just
I
gonna
feel
give
for
it to
Brad
him.
because he had a tough uphill climb, and the first couple games just
Yeah, he didn't
did
get
not
it.
get. And really, it wasn't. He didn't do anything bad. It just the table lay just
It was just the bad
tortured
luck.
him. But hey, go ahead and
Let me
you want
s-
to kick it over to the other camera for a little bit, and we'll go
Yeah.
take a break. You guys can get some bonus coverage here.
Yeah, let me hold
We'll
on.
let your ears rest or whatever. I'm
Hold
gonna go
on,
have a
hold
smoke.
on. I
And
wanna open
Kenny's checking to see what's coming up next, but
if I can. Yeah, you might as well go. I'll sit here for a second. Well, got it on my phone right here. You're looking at the. Don't do it on the bracket. That's the hard way. Do it on the table chart. Well, the next match, 1 o'clock. I only have one player dropped in for table 1, and that's Nicole Ben. And then table 2, because we have cameras on both tables, I only have one player in, and that's Paul Zernowski. Zernowski. I think I said that right. I apologize if I didn't. So we'll be keeping track of the score on one of those two. Kind of depends, whichever one gets started first. So we'll leave this on for a couple minutes, and we'll be back with you. Enjoy watching the kiddos run some racks.
Alright, so it looks like the older kid won. We should be back. Let's see, what time is it? About a half hour. So check back with us. We'll see you in a half hour.